What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As per the usual arrangement, we gotta analyze these games, and in this video you'll be looking at Ferroviario de Maputo versus Association Sportives des Douanes. Okay, let's look at what these teams' nationalities are. So this is the Mozambique team versus the Senegalese team. So Mozambique versus Senegal. Let's get right into it. So pretty close game, highly contested. I like such games. They just make me feel so great when I just look at them. So out of the gate, the Mozambique team won. They defeat the Senegalese team. Okay, the Mozambique team shared the rock pretty well. 22 assists to 18 assists in Senegal. Okay, both teams shared the rock pretty well. The Senegalese team stole the ball 10 times to the Mozambique team's 5. Okay, the steals department, Senegalese team were pretty good at it. In the rebounds department, they are both pretty close. So that means they protected their paint pretty well. But you already know the Mozambique team was too much for the Senegalese team. So yeah, I mean, they're able to hold their own at the paint and block some shots. So in the field goal percentage, which is the most important part of any analysis that I do, because this shows the efficiency that this team had in scoring. So let's see. The Mozambique team attempted 67 times to score, scored 27 times. They almost broke even, but they almost broke even, but it wasn't that good. I mean, these guys shot 76 times. They shot like 6 more times than Mozambique, but only converted 29 of them, 38%. League average for me, or any matter, or any like meter of efficiency, I would say you have to score at least 45 to 47% from the field to be able to be somewhere, so that it can show you you're like picking up good shots and making good shot selections and making good scoring decisions on the court. So yeah, they're both 40%. Let me just say that in my book. Free throws attempted, these guys attempted 23 free throws and made 21 of them. This is pretty good. I mean, this is what made them beat Senegal. Mozambique was able to make more of their free throws. They're only 2 shy from breaking the free throw record, if that is something that the BAL is keeping track of, because these guys are pretty good. They're 91% from the charity stripe. I mean, these guys better shoot them free throws. That they are free throws. You have to score them if you get the opportunity. It's the easiest points you can get on the court, but not many people make them. So in the three pointers, okay, these guys shot 40% from 3. I mean, this is pretty good. I actually like this, and I feel this is what made them beat Senegal, because they're able to convert their threes at a rate of 40%. But these guys were just below average, and their threes weren't dropping as efficiently. And yeah, in the turnover department, both teams are just bleeding and not good. And with that being said, the personal fouls that these guys are getting is what made the personal fouls that the Senegalese team were getting. This is what made Mozambique capitalize on them with the free throws. So yeah, their turnovers were easy points for Mozambique, and that's why Mozambique won this game. So yeah, I mean, let's go to let's go to the box score and look at what these teams did. Hope this site loads. Okay. Yeah. Let's start with Mozambique. Mozambique, we had, okay, this guy was the leading scorer, had 26 points. Those are one, two, three, four guys who scored 10 points or more. But there's so many guys who scored like 0 points. Oh my god, one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, basketball is not about scoring, but at least you can assist in other ways. Let's see these guys who went scoreless. What did they do at the other side of the court? Nothing. The only guy only played 1 minute and 34 seconds. Okay. The other guy who went scoreless. Okay, so this guy had 3 rebounds and 2 personal fouls. Okay, this guy just played 2 minutes and only attempted 1 3. Okay. I mean, these two guys played nothing. Actually did nothing to the game. But yeah, they didn't play heavy minutes. You can see they only played 0 minutes. They only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys who played heavy minutes. So the game can be it goes to show you that the coach is not that confident in his players as much, because he keeps the starting five and only 2 other guys that they can rely on, and this can really demoralize someone, because when you see you're only given like only 0 minutes, you're not able to show any of your prowess and anything. So the coach and staff need to look at this and try to distribute the minutes between the players, because you can't have these players play 38 minutes, 37 minutes all the whole time. This really hurts the chemistry of the team, because the coach is only relying on one player. So you need to spread the well among all the other players and guide them to playing well, because that's the only way the team will be able to be working as an efficient machine. So that's all I can say about the guys who are scoring 0. So yeah, I mean, same thing applies. I mean, but at least the same premise applies. But in this case, you can see the Senegalese team were really distributing the minutes pretty well, and they're also making sure that every player just gets their touches. Not calling for the possession every time, but at least every player is involved, and that is what a team needs. Every player must feel part of the team. Okay, so yeah, I mean, overall great game. So okay, in the scoring department, we have 1, 2, 3 guys who scored 20 points. Not 20 points, 10 points or more, which is not that bad. But yeah, I mean, Mozambique, even if you won this game, you have to make other people feel involved in the game. You can't be circulating around your starting five and only 2 more players. So there are only 7 players that played the game. So the other players, I mean, they're on the bench, but they're just warming the bench. They didn't do anything. They got 0 minutes. So yeah, they better look at that, because the only way a team can win is if they think as a team and work as a team. You cannot only depend on one player to carry your own team, because it defeats the purpose of being in a team. So in basketball, is a team sport, it's not a personal sport. You can't play only one person the whole game. Even if he's good, I don't care how much he's good, but you have to show this great player that's playing many minutes. He has to show these other guys you can also play and also create opportunities for them. So yeah. Okay, so not much to say about the efficiency, because if you can see, even in the Mozambique team, as far as I'm concerned, they won the game, but man, they're only distributing the well among 7 players, so it was pretty hard to gauge the success of the team, because the whole only 7 player out of the whole roster, only 7 players showed up, and I mean, there was no like somewhat of involvement in the other players, because they're seeing the 0 minutes. So these guys can do whatever they want. I don't know what the coach is doing or saying in their timeouts, but definitely need to work on that. Same thing applies to the efficiency part. I ain't gonna explain that. I mean, these guys just have to know when to pick their spots and cash in when the opportunity arises, and making good shot selection, because I don't see any good shot selection so far in any game that I've seen getting played, because I feel these guys are just playing it just to play. I mean, they're just dishing out the ball. I mean, they just a big man can take even 2 to 3 threes, which is not good. So I mean, they need to improve on that. I just hope they listen to what I have to say and try to apply it in their defensive schemes and offensive schemes moving forward. If you guys like the video. I'll be dropping more gems like this. And without further ado, man, I'm out.